RAPHINHA and ARAUJO will return on a private flight on Wednesday evening alongside South American internationals from Real Madrid and Atleti, and both of them could be available for the match against OSASUNA. Now, for me, this is not the case. Having them available on time for that match against OSASUNA is not the problem. The problem is that Uruguay and Brazil will be playing on Tuesday and Wednesday respectively. I think so. Either Brazil plays first or Uruguay plays first. I don't know. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Araujo and RAPHINHA will be featuring for Brazil and Uruguay. So there is no way these two players will be playing for their international teams on Tuesday and Wednesday, and they are expected to play on Thursday. I know Hansi Flick wouldn't want to risk these two players for that Thursday game. So them returning back on time for that game is not the problem. Our aim is to have them fit for the remainder of the season. This part of the season is so crucial, and we need our best players. In fact, we need all of our players, very fit and healthy. Having them to play in this match will be a huge risk. A risk I know that Hansi Flick wouldn't want to take. Even if they play just for 45 minutes for Uruguay and Brazil, I'm sure Hansi Flick still wouldn't want to take that risk. The only way they'll be free to play in that match, without any problem, is if they don't feature for Uruguay and Brazil. If they don't feature for their national teams. But if they get some minutes for their national teams, having them to play in that game against OSASUNA is very risky. Very, very risky. Unless Hansi Flick is ready to risk them in that match. And remember, we have Girona on Sunday. So, worst case scenario, they might get some minutes maybe in the second half, or they start the match and they get substituted in the second half. But this is not the case. Having them back on time is not the problem. The problem is having these players fit and healthy. This is the perilous times, the perilous stage of the season, and we need all our players fit. Thank you.